Let's get right into it. Number 10. A new ocean is being born. Right now, Africa is slowly tearing itself apart. And I don't mean politically, I mean literally, physically splitting in two. In Ethiopia, there's a massive crack in the ground that stretches for miles. That's not just any crack, it's the beginning of a new ocean. Scientists call this area the Afar Triangle, and it's Earth's construction site for its newest ocean. Deep beneath Africa, there's a massive plume of hot rock pushing up against the continent. It's like someone's trying to crack open Africa from below with a giant blowtorch. This force is literally pulling the continent apart, inch by inch, year after year. Parts of Africa are moving away from each other at about the same speed your fingernails grow. Over millions of years, this slow movement will create a gap wide enough to fill with seawater. This new ocean will change everything from global weather patterns to shipping routes. In 2005, a crack over 35 miles long opened up in Ethiopia in just a few days. It's like Earth is getting a major renovation, and we're the first humans in history to watch it happen. Number 9. Space hurricanes. Earth has another type of hurricane that's way crazier than regular ones. They're called space hurricanes, and they happen right above our heads. Imagine a hurricane made of plasma instead of water. That's basically electrified gas that's hotter than the surface of the sun. These things are absolutely massive. They're 600 miles wide. That's like having a hurricane stretch from New York to Chicago. These space hurricanes spin at speeds up to 4,700 miles per hour. That's faster than 6 times the speed of sound. These cosmic storms rain down electrons instead of water. It's like a giant particle shower above Earth. They can knock out GPS signals, mess with radio communications, and even change the orbits of satellites. Scientists only discovered these in 2021. They were happening all this time, and we had no idea. These storms mostly happen over the North and South Poles. They create their own auroras. When you're watching the northern lights, you might actually be looking at the aftermath of a space hurricane. Right now, a superheated plasma storm moving at supersonic speeds might be spinning in space right above your head. Number 8. The hidden ocean. Scientists just found something mind-blowing hiding under our feet. There's an ocean inside Earth that makes all our surface oceans look like puddles. A massive reservoir of water sits about 400 miles below your feet right now. But this isn't the kind of ocean you could swim in. The water is trapped inside a crystal called ringwoodite, which acts like a super absorbent sponge under intense pressure. This hidden ocean holds 3 times more water than all our surface oceans combined. While we're worried about rising sea levels up here, there's enough water down there to drown every continent several times over. Scientists discovered this using seismic waves from earthquakes. These waves travel differently through wet rocks than dry ones. It's like how sound travels differently through air versus water. This hidden ocean is part of Earth's internal recycling system. When tectonic plates dive deep into the Earth, they carry surface water with them. This water gets trapped in the minerals and sometimes returns through volcanoes. Some of that volcanic steam might have been swimming with fish millions of years ago. We've only just discovered this massive underground ocean. It's like finding out your house has had a hidden Olympic-sized pool in the basement all along. Number 7. Silent earthquakes. Silent earthquakes are happening right under our feet right now, and you wouldn't even know it. Unlike regular earthquakes that shake everything in seconds, these sneaky quakes take days, weeks, or even months. A regular earthquake is like dropping a plate on the floor. Crash, bang, done. But a silent earthquake is like slowly sliding that plate off the table over a week. These silent quakes release the same amount of energy as major earthquakes. The only reason we don't feel them is because they're moving in slow motion. Scientists discovered them by accident when their GPS equipment showed weird movements. Entire cities were slowly sliding a few centimeters without anyone noticing. These silent earthquakes might be warning signs of bigger quakes to come. They're happening in the same places where the biggest earthquakes occur, like the Pacific Northwest. Scientists think these slow quakes might be either preventing big earthquakes by gradually releasing pressure or loading more stress onto fault lines, like slowly cranking up a rubber band until it snaps. We've only known about these things for about 20 years. Before that, the Earth was doing this right under our noses and we had no clue. You might be in the middle of an earthquake right now. You just won't know it until next week. Number 6. Dark lightning. Inside a plane at 30,000 feet. You see lightning in the storm below, no big deal. But you just got hit with the same amount of radiation as 100 chest x-rays in less than a millisecond. This is dark lightning. Scientists discovered this in the 1990s when satellites picked up mysterious bursts of gamma rays coming from Earth's atmosphere. At first, they thought their equipment was broken, but thunderstorms are secretly shooting out the most powerful form of radiation known to science. Inside a thundercloud, electrons get super excited and start moving at nearly the speed of light. When these speedy electrons crash into air molecules, they create a burst of gamma rays. It's like nature's own particle accelerator, happening right above your local Walmart. Most dark lightning happens too high up to affect us on the ground, but if you're in an airplane flying through a storm, you're right in the danger zone. Scientists estimate about 1,000 dark lightning strikes happen every day. While you're watching this, invisible rays of powerful radiation are shooting through the clouds somewhere. Number 5. The global hum. A low, distant rumble, like a truck idling outside your window. But when you look outside, there's nothing there. The sound follows you everywhere you go, and only about 2% of people can hear it. This is the global hum, and scientists have been studying it since the 1950s. People all over the world report hearing the same thing, a low-frequency humming sound that never stops. It's like having a neighbor who plays bass guitar at 3 a.m., except the neighbor doesn't exist. The hum has driven some people to extreme measures. In the UK, a woman took her own life, writing in her suicide note that she couldn't take the noise anymore. When scientists try to record this hum, most of their equipment can't pick it up. Most people who hear the hum are between 55 and 70 years old. People have moved to remote areas trying to escape it, but the hum follows them even to the middle of nowhere. Scientists think some humans might have super-sensitive hearing that can pick up frequencies most people can't detect. But that doesn't explain why the hum suddenly appears in certain locations and then vanishes years later, or why it's getting louder in some parts of the world. Number 4. The South Atlantic Anomaly. A massive dent in Earth's invisible shield is growing bigger every year over South America and the South Atlantic Ocean. Scientists call it the South Atlantic Anomaly, but astronauts call it the Bermuda Triangle of Space. This huge weak spot in Earth's magnetic field spans from Brazil to Zimbabwe. In this area, our magnetic shield is only half as strong as it should be. Earth's magnetic field acts like a bulletproof vest protecting us from space radiation. But in this spot, that vest is wearing thin. The anomaly has grown so much it's splitting into 2 separate weak spots. Our magnetic shield is developing multiple holes. When satellites pass through this area, they go through a radiation storm. The radiation is so intense that astronauts see random flashes of light when passing through it. Cosmic rays are literally hitting their eyeballs. The International Space Station has to shut down some computers when passing through this area. Some scientists think this weak spot might signal something bigger. Every few 100,000 years, Earth's magnetic poles flip. The last flip happened 780,000 years ago. We're overdue for another one. This growing weak spot might be the first sign of an upcoming flip. Number 3. The day is getting shorter. Earth is spinning faster than it has in the last 50 years. On June 29, 2022, Earth recorded its shortest day ever, about 1.6 milliseconds faster than average. For your daily life, this tiny change doesn't matter much, but for the computers running our modern world, it's a massive problem. Scientists always thought Earth was slowing down. The moon's gravity acts like a cosmic brake, gradually making our days longer. That's why we occasionally add a leap second to our clocks to keep everything in sync. But something strange started happening recently. Earth started spinning faster, not slower, and nobody knows exactly why. Some scientists think it might be because of the Earth's core behaving strangely. When ice melts at the poles, it's like a figure skater bringing their arms in during a spin. They spin faster, and so does Earth. Now, for the first time ever, we might need to remove a second from our clocks. They're calling it a negative leap second. The last time we added a second to our clocks, it crashed Reddit, Cloudflare, and many other websites. Taking away a second has never been done before. Our entire modern world runs on precise time, and even being off by a millisecond can cause chaos. Number 2. Underwater mountain building. Back in 2018, something weird started happening near an island called Mayotte, off the coast of Africa. The ground started shaking with 17,000 earthquakes in just a few months. Scientists noticed that the entire island of Mayotte was moving. Not just a little bit either. It was sliding several inches every month. It was like someone was dragging the island across the ocean. When ships went to investigate, they found something mind-blowing. In an area of the seafloor that used to be completely flat, there was now a mountain. A half-mile-high volcano had formed in just 6 months. This thing is massive. It's like 2 Empire State Buildings stacked on top of each other, underwater. The mountain is still growing. Scientists think this is happening because of a massive bubble of magma deep under the seafloor. It's pushing its way up through the ocean floor. This discovery revealed something terrifying about our planet. We used to think we knew where all the active volcanoes were, but Earth can just decide to build a new one whenever it wants, wherever it wants. If this hadn't happened near an inhabited island where people could feel the earthquakes, we might never have noticed it at all. Number 1. The iron snow. Deep beneath our feet, it's snowing. But this isn't your typical fluffy white snow. This is iron snow, happening about 1,800 miles below the surface. The pressure there is millions of times stronger than what you feel right now. It's also hot enough to melt iron. This is Earth's outer core, where liquid metal swirls around like a giant pot of soup. At the bottom of this metal soup, tiny crystals of iron are forming. These crystals are snowing downward onto Earth's solid inner core. It's like a snow globe, but with iron crystals in liquid metal falling through hundreds of miles of molten soup. Scientists discovered this through earthquake data. Seismic waves were slowing down in certain parts of the outer core. The waves were moving through a slushy instead of a pure liquid. This iron snow is building up Earth's inner core, but the western half of Earth's inner core is getting more snow than the eastern half. Scientists think this uneven snowfall is messing with Earth's magnetic field, the same magnetic field that keeps the sun from frying us with cosmic rays and stops our atmosphere from being stripped away. And that's affecting us more than any weather on the surface ever could. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.